best in the game.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
You ready?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any fighter on this UFC roster a specialist, but on one side, you have a definite striker taking on a true...
Shot a double leg.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. Goes upstairs for an elbow. All right, early round one, we'll see if he can use that jab and try to keep his opponent on the outside. Must be nice for these long fighters, huh?
I mean, they are able to touch you as you try to enter into range. Tonight, he needs to use his jab, use his kicks to hit his opponent before his opponent can get into range to even start to think about striking. Oh, man, look at that. Picture perfect. Got to the legs, got to his position, got another beautiful takedown.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. And he's back up again. All right, so now we are on the ground. Now he is in his wheelhouse. We'll see if he can get one of his submissions to pop here tonight. Just over 3 minutes to go.
As he gets close.
Now he's masterful from here.
Oh, he went to a single, switch to a high crotch.
Gets the elbow up into the target.
Over and over, he landed his big body kick.
Well, that kick landed the body beautifully placed right underneath that elbow. Let's see if he makes the adjustments now defensively to avoid opening up that midsection to further damage by that kick. Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
It's the relaxation that allows him to see things coming and block most of the strikes that are coming at him. Big head kick. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up? You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
Lands the grounded pound strike here. .1 minute now to go in round one. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. And they both stand up.
Nice kick.
.30 seconds now to go in round one. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be. And
Strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now he needs to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
Relax, you're okay. Everything's gonna be fine. Listen, I need you to keep your hands up. We've been here before.
All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
Are you ready? Are you ready?
Second round here. He blocks the shot.
Right hand landed.
Nice kick there by Romero. And now they are throwing both sides with conviction. Oh, really using his reach advantage there with that land, DC.
Right under the elbow.
That is a huge shot there, DC. I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness. Now he's on top of him looking for the
He's out! Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Now we... Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, crowd getting excited as this fight gets underway, and you hate to call any... Oh!
Start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Oh! Oh, what goes up must come down as he slams him right on the canvas. Huge moment in the round.
It excites me to watch somebody land those types of technique. The impact of that slam takedown was felt at the desk and in the first couple rows.
Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman. Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range.
Oh! Oh, he might be in trouble here after that big diving punch.
Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him.
Oh, wow, that happened quickly as the fighter reverses position there on the ground.
Unbelievable position change. Wow, what a transition.
All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent. Uh-oh.
Going up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit.
All right, again, he shoots for a takedown here and unable to get it. So the takedown defense reigns supreme yet again.
The takedown defense is holding up, John. He's doing a great job of keeping his feet going backwards, sprawling, dropping his hips, and anticipating the shots coming. Very well done.
Well, he...
Oh! What a fantastic strike to throw at the exact right moment. He deserves this moment. Go finish this fight. He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, massive slam. That'll change the complexion of this one. Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off of his back. All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. "45 seconds to go here in round one. Oh, and he's back up again. Those get-ups have been there for him all night. Just missed with the straight left hand.
There's no give on that leg kick.
Oh, crippling knee to the body. What a fight so far. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round. A stunner there with the head strike midway through.
You ready to fight? Ready.
All right, second round underway. Oh, really using his reach advantage there as he lands the punch, DC.
Punch over the top. Look at him working at trying to shut the liver down. Nice.
Oh, and there's the double leg takedown for him. Beautiful entry there. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Side control now. Well, there are a few things more fun.
Yep, got to be very careful there.
Oh!
He might get a finish here.
Oh, he might have got it with a choke. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 51 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out, the Buzzsaw.
All right, so there he is, all smiles, and rightfully so after he gets the job done by submission tonight. You told me off the air before the fight that he was going to submit him, and that's exactly what happened, man.
I mean, you know, this guy has...
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready? You ready to fight?
All right, here we go. Round 1, outstanding matchup. A quick level change.
He went single, rotate your head outside this dude off for a while. Nice big takedown. What a technique, what a takedown. Great high-impact skill.
You could feel the canvas reverberating here at the Bronx.
I mean, right there. Boom, 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 boom. It's like me running anywhere, John.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
And there's a takedown attempt there, DC. I'm no analyst, but that one was pretty telegraphed, not his best effort.
Yes, he may as well have sent a text message to his opponent saying, I'm going to shoot the moment the fight starts. Of course, he got defended. Set up your attack, young man.
Oh, damage done. Bleeding from his cheek now. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet.
All right, so a near perfect entry there, and finally he gets his first takedown of the fight, and they say if at first you don't succeed, try again, was able to get him down.
Persistence pays.
Oh, and he hip tosses him to the mat. Now we'll see what he can do from here, DC.
Right into side control. He's going to try to control him, then find a submission.
Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
All right, so another swing and a miss, and I'd imagine if your gas tank is this low, you got to find times to try to preserve that.
Take him down, cut him. Take him down, cut him. Over and over, he's securing these takedowns.
Final minute.
Oh, this is where you don't want to be, though.
Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Blocks the shot. All right, so we'll see if he goes for another takedown here, and it's the way he's approaching the setup, too, that I think you've liked so far.
I love it, man. I love how he's throwing the left hook and almost pulling himself into his shots. Punch goes as the opponent's hands go up. He drives himself into the guy to try and secure a take. Beautiful double change.
Powerful double leg takedown. Nice entry on that attempt.
Take a deep breath and relax. This round, you really want to use your striking. You're a better boxer than he is.
All right, no telestrator for DC tonight, but we'll get you some replays. And if you like face punching, that was a good round.
Yeah, where's my telestrator, man? I want to draw this action. But yeah, John, you're right. It was the striking, it was the punches that really did allow him to take control of this round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round here.
Elbow deep, takes him for a ride. What a high-impact takedown that was.
Working off of his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, working inside the now open guard of his opponent.
Throwing up a triangle. The guy on his back is very good at submissions, and if he's not careful here, he's going to get stuck, and he will have to submit. Oh, nice guillotine there.
He might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. Not tapping out tonight. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
Oh, working hard here against the fence. We'll see if he can get the takedown. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Well, no surprise, he goes for the takedown there, unable to get the fight to the canvas.
This is a testament to his opponent, his ability to see the shots coming, defend them, and make the fight happen where he wants to.
Offensive fight, nice job to block the shot there. Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive knees over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh!
Oh, no! Oh, my goodness! Yo, wow! That was nasty!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Well, another highlight for the real DC as we look back at that scintillating knockout.
Yeah, but the whole fight was landing great strikes, kicks, punches. He was doing everything right until eventually he found the shot that ended the fight.
And there he is, all smiles. What a huge knockout he turned in here tonight. That is one they'll be talking about for some time.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Bazooka.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
Coming up next, we get to this UFC middleweight division fight.
You ready?
All right, so here we go with the start of round one. I can tell how excited you are for this matchup. Seems to be a striking advantage on one side, but maybe not.
This is a big-time fight. It feels like a big moment for both of these guys' careers. Who is going to be able to implement their game plan the best in this matchup between these two big-time athletes?
He's gonna try to take him down. There you go.
Oh, how about the slam there? That one cannot feel good. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Oh, he's going for his arm now.
Attacking arm bar.
Nicely done. Back mount now. On his back now, he's going for the rear naked choke.
He is doing a really good job of relaxing, not panicking because he's getting choked.
He might get a finish here. And he's out. Adesanya's looking for an arm bar here.
Oh, man, that was slick.
Working on another submission attempt here.
He's attacking arm bar now.
Arm has been isolated, but he picks him up and slams him down.
He lifted him through the air, slammed him on his back, and moved right into side control to get out of danger.
Beautiful job to not just turn defense into offense, but also to end up in a dominant position.
Got an angle here to try to change the position. Oh! Look at him pushing the arm down, maybe stepping into a crucifix. Wow, you don't see that very often.
Oh, he's in trouble here.
To tap from an inverted triangle. This is not something we see very often.
Well, I don't determine who wins the bonuses, but when you execute an inverted triangle choke like that, 50 G.
Pay that man. Pay that man.
All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He does a great job of staying patient. He doesn't rush or panic. You are never safe when you're fighting this guy. You're in a lot of trouble. You're in a lot of trouble the entire time when you're this good in the submissions.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a reverse triangle, the Buzzsaw.
All right, so what a performance by this young man here tonight as he gets the win by way of submission. He certainly put a lot of stock into getting the finish tonight, and he did just that. Congratulations.
It was a very tough fight, but he knew that if he did everything
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight.
Ready. Ready.
All right, so here we go as round one gets underway. Two world quick level change.
He went single, rotate head outside this dude's off the line. He flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or did I read my last rights?
Absolutely not. You don't survive it. It's over. It's over, John.
Oh, nice elbows by him.
Insane to see a guy throw more than one elbow at a time, but why not? They're landing. Oh, look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Costa's got the full mount. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Gotta watch his neck. Oh, wow, oh! Oh! He's gone! He's gone! He's gone! He's gone!
And there it is!
He got him!
Yeah, great job executing the submission in that fight. Really strong work. You can see the years of repetitions in the gym to set it up and ultimately get the tap there. Great technique to set up the finish. All right, let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
He was able to get the fight to the ground exactly where he wanted it. Eventually, his opponent gave him an opportunity to get a submission. He did that, and he should be very proud of the work he did tonight in the octagon.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 5 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, the Buzzsaw.
Well, the celebration is on his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale. Get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they...
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC middleweight division fight. right, so here we go with round one. Classic matchup of striker versus striker. These guys have both faced a lot of grapplers in the past. They like the draw tonight.
Oh, yeah, they love seeing an opponent that will not be trying to dive at their legs. They know when they get to the center of the octagon, the only steps back they will take is if they choose to move out of range to re-enter back into the striking realm. It's a very comforting thought for both of these competitors.
Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively.
Wow.
Oh, he is up, but man, is he hurt. A finish could come here at any time.
Takes it forward. What a fantastic takedown.
Nice job to reverse position on the ground.
It was bad, but now it's not so bad. What a fantastic sweep. Wow, actually got the takedown.
Bottom fighter trying to control posture, unable to do so.
And now he's in a lot of danger. He's got to grab that head or he's going to get blasted.
Well, he works hard to get up again here, but he looks hurt.
Big punch lands over the top. How's he going to follow this one up? Shot a double leg.
Oh, he slams his opponent down. Nice hammer fist. Crazy accuracy and efficiency with these ground and pound strikes here. And if you're the opponent, you got to intelligently defend or the referee's going to stop.
You got to defend. But you can see him now starting to gain posture, and the intensity at which he's throwing these ground strikes is starting to improve. It's starting to elevate because he knows that he can get the finish. Nice elbow.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage on.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. How about the speed on that reversal there? I mean, I know you can get out of some bad spots, but now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
But now DC trying to isolate an arm.
Yep, he's using the Kimura.
Oh!
Look at the turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
Coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
Good to have you with us tonight. Of course, we are inside Toyota Center in Houston, Texas, USA. And every time I walk through these walls, I can't help but think about Gilbert Melendez and Diego Sanchez going toe-to-toe back in UFC 166. Remember Rogan? Oh, my God.
It was the craziest fight. You could not believe what you were watching. These two guys said, this is the night that we make history. We're going to stand on the corner in the middle of the octagon and let them fly, and that they did. Houston, the Toyota Center, has been home to some of the greatest fights in UFC history.
Oh, well, clearly she wanted to get this fight to the ground to try to fatigue the striker early. Mission accomplished so far.
Mission accomplished. Even her team couldn't have imagined that it would work so early in the fight. Great timing on that takedown.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. Well, she whiffs on the straight right hand. Going to the leg kick now, and it's there. Nice job by Nunes.
Big punch land.
Oh, she landed the 1-2 there. Whoa!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it wasn't.
Beautiful straight punch, and now her opponent's firmly on the ropes.
But she can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish. Oh my God.
30 total strikes have already landed for Amanda Nunes. Oh, going for the takedown here.
Great punch landed with so much power. There's no give on that leg kick.
All right, so there's that kick to the leg, and you can be sure she's going to go back to the well with that.
She's beating up that lead leg, dominating it, slowing down her opponent. Look for her to continue doing that same technique.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Well, that left hand has been there for her tonight, but not on that attack.
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight? Can't take many of those, you better check.
30 seconds to go. 20 seconds to go in round one. Oh! Final seconds of round one. Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, she is all smiles as she makes her.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go with round two.
Let's go. Set the pace.
Unbelievable. Back to the feet. Whoa!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, straight right. Nunes gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head on. Oh! Back to the feet. That'll do it. And here we go inside the octagon. Bruce. All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we are back at the Crew here in the tri-state area. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to a high crotch.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. Back to the feet now.
Big punch land through the middle.
All right, so Amanda Nunes getting off here again as usual. Really has well-rounded fight.
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the
Now
fight?
goes in and secures the takedown. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Nunes gets back up again. Oh, going for the takedown here.
Nice punch, man.
Hard shots landing on both sides here. Oh!
She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Gets up again here, but hurting. Straight right hand, but she misses. Nice 1-2 there. All right, so a nice job there defensively to raise the guard and prevent any damage.
Those hands never leave where they're supposed to be, and if you do that, most times you will block the shot.
Huge right hand!
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, big left hook there. Wow! Back to the feet.
Big head kick lands.
Oh!
Oh! Good punch. Fantastic fight by both of these women. High-level striking, great cardio, great fight. She heard back.
Oh, she left at her and lands the diving punch to the head. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that center. That is it. That's it. Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
Ready. Ready to fight.
All right, so here we go with round one. Two decorated strikers here, and I would think even a world-class wrestler like yourself still enjoys a classic stand-up affair like this every now and then.
Oh, yeah, I love this one. I love this one because both of these women know that the easiest way to get their hands raised is to fight in the area that they are best. Both of them are fantastic strikers. One is much more powerful. One is much more quick. Let's see who gets the job done.
Quick entry to get it on a
that
single.
was a great single.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
All right, full guard here if you're the bottom fighter. Trying to prevent the half guard, I would assume.
Yes, absolutely. Trying to keep her in full guard, throw up some submissions to get back to your feet. Nice kick.
Found the target with that left hand.
Let's get going.
Trying to double up on that jab.
All right, you're doing great, girl. You're doing great. Breathe and relax for me. Good. Stay relaxed.
Big liver kick lands under the elbow.
Holm gets caught with that punch. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her timing, accuracy, and also the activity level is great tonight.
So just over 20 total strikes have connected for Holly Holm. Oh, how is she standing? Brutal knee to the body. Now they're both throwing with power. Sniff that one out as she blocks the kick.
Good punch lands.
Now a takedown attempt. It is not there, and not a ton behind it.
Way to hide that leg kick.
Just out of the range with that right hand. flush right hand is true. Well, Holmes' lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Switching stances here.
Oh, big punch land.
30 seconds now to go in round one. Well, it's not considered a power shot or even a significant. There, DC, the seminal blow of this fight thus far.
Yeah, man, she landed a massive blow, and it has her opponent hurt bad.
Oh, nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Round two coming up next. Here we are, early round two.
Nice punch lands over the top.
Well, you hate to be overly critical because she has landed some good shots, but really nothing.
There you go. There you go.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Oh, looks like she's got the arm. This could be trouble.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Tonight. All right, right into side control now. We'll see if she can dole out some damage. A lot of fighters would prefer the half guard. She does pretty good work here, though.
She does great work in the half guard. She's very brutal. She's very heavy with her top half. So she doesn't worry about the opponent escaping. And this side control is very good for her because she wants to wear on you. She wants you to try to carry all of her weight with your upper body and make a mistake that will lead to a fight-ending finish for her.
How about that reversal by her there, champ?
That is a fantastic transition by this young lady. What a job.
It's the elbow there. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
She's attempting to go for the leg now. Lands a strike now from the bottom. Nice work there by Holly Holm. Oh, we're getting a finish here.
It's in there deep. There you go.
And that will do it.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That is some opportunistic grappling right there, and nice finishing instincts as well. You see a lot of fighters get the dominant position, but aren't necessarily able to lock up the choke or force the tap. No problem with her as she gets one of the bigger wins of her UFC career. All right, so there's the end of the round, and in terms of offensive wrestling execution, she had it all going there.
Yeah, she had it all working. She did everything she wanted to do. She was racing to position. Once she got to a leg, she didn't pause. She didn't stop. She went right to the finishes that she needed in order to get the fight to the ground. I mean, that was a great display of offensive wrestling.
So there she is, your winner by submission, and there will be no wiping the smile off her face tonight as she turns in one of the bigger highlights of her UFC career.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 29 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by tap out due to a heel hook, Jackson!
Oh, well, there she is. A lot of people felt like this fight was destined to go the distance. She had other ideas.
She said that if this fight went to the ground, it did not matter
how good her opponent is. She was going to submit her. She did exactly that. She feels like she's levels above the rest of the game in the grappling.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
Ready. Ready, fight.
All right, so round one is underway. Going to be very interesting to see how this fight plays out between one fighter who does everything well against the striking specialist on the other side.
And the problem with being a striking specialist is that you have to be upright. When you're facing a full-on mixed martial artist.
Oh, big damaging knees here to the body. All right, early round one, she's got a huge reach advantage and a beautiful jab to back it up.
Oh, a fantastic jab, great kicks, just a knowledge of range and distance. She was born with the... Oh, John, that was so nice. What a beautiful takedown.
I need you to scramble.
And this is where she's good. Once she's on top is where she's a beast.
All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
3 minutes now to go in this one. Well, her opponent is squirming, and this might be the beginning of the end. The ground and pound strikes continue to land at will.
She's landing them over and over again. She needs to make sure that when she's chasing the finish, she doesn't get excited and lose the position.
All right, so the ground and pound strikes continue to land. She's not staying busy for the sake of it. She is doling out damage.
She's landing a lot of punishing ground and pounds, and this is going to really zap her opponent as they get back to the feet.
Just over 2 minutes, round one.
Great timing on that beautiful takedown. Great timing on that double leg.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
All right, she's going for the arm bar here.
And attacking armbar.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Nicely done. Oh, and she's back up again. So we crossed the 30-second mark in our opening round. And she caught the kick. Oh, she landed a huge knee to the head.
That one landed clean.
Now they're both throwing with power. What an end to round one. All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Somehow she survives and advances after getting knocked down with a big punch there in that round.
She's tough. She's durable. But she cannot continue to take strikes like this. She needs to move her head on the center line. She cannot be a stationary target if she has any desire to win this fight.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round two. Now, oh, and a quick entry.
Great single entry. Rotates the high punch. She's taking it for a ride.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on the ground.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
There it is. Oh, man, that was slick.
Oh, well played there as she gets back to her feet. right, so again, we find ourselves here in the clinch where there are obviously no shortage of subtleties and nuances. A lot of motions in here that maybe are lost on the casual fan.
Absolutely, and it's gonna be the underhook. For all the things that happen in this position, the person winning and controlling the underhook battle is the one out ahead.
Connects with a right. Well, she was a little bit hesitant in round one, but she is certainly... The shot she's thrown tonight. Her opponent's hurt.
Beautiful placement on that hook. What a great job of finding such a massive shot.
Oh, clinch position. Watch the knees and the elbows come now.
Ooh, big knee. Whoa! Big knee to the body.
Can't take pictures now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Oh, big punch land.
Oh, really using her reach advantage there with that punch, DC.
When you're in a clinch, you can pull down on the head and land these beautiful punches to the head.
Nice 1-2 there. Well, that's her power shot right there. Oh, huge connection by her there.
Massive shot lands. How's she gonna try to find the next shot that'll finish the fight?
And a knee. Look at the torso on the right side. Major bruising, and it's only getting worse. "45 seconds remain in the round." How good is her armbar? We'll see if she can set it up here.
Gotta be careful, armbar.
Oh, she slams her to the ground and with authority right there. So that's certainly one way to fend off the armbar. Lift your opponent up and slam her to the ground. Well done. Oh, saved by the bell. Round over. And the finish came just in time. Thought maybe she might tap there, but you know how tough she is. So the submission attempt right at the end of the round. Saved by the bell. Back to the stools they go. We'll see if she can recover in time for this next round. All right, so she's making her way back to the stool, kind of shaking her head. Thought maybe that knockdown would have produced a finish. Not so much.
She's a little discouraged right now because she thought the fight was over. But if you know her, if you spent any time with her, you understand that she's a smart fighter. And she will get right back to doing what she needs to do to win this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. And they separate. Can you believe she is able to keep up this output just as she did in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes here and not slowing down whatsoever? She looks like she could go 10 hard fives if need be tonight. Man, her striking looks clean tonight, timing on point.
Her timing's on point, her accuracy's on point. She's very busy. She's in a good flow.
Well, she lands the strike there, but safe to say DC not. Oh, that's about as big a body shot as you can see. She can close the show here.
She landed that strike perfect. She was looking for it, and she found the moment where it landed. If your opponent has you in the clinch,
Picture perfect body shot by her there. She's on the ropes.
she's got her hurt very badly. A shot to the body is one of the most damaging strikes you can take in all the fight.
Wow. Oh, she landed another strike to the body there. Very smart to work that body late in the fight when her opponent is fatigued. All right, so she goes for the double. And she finally gets the takedown here. She kept on trying. She knew at some point she was going to be able to take this fight down. Certainly submission attempt for her now. Nice job by her there. You see how strong she is. Her opponent's trying to control posture, unable to do so.
Now she can get to work and put the money in the bank with that ground and pound.
Money in the bank. With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3. Looks like she's trying to set up a sub here. All right, full guard now, DC, and just because she has the top position does not mean she is not in imminent danger. Going for an arm bar now.
Attacking armbar.
Oh, she picks her up, slams her to the ground right there. So a nice job defensively to fend off the armbar and then turn it into an offensive situation. High-level mixed martial arts. She's trying to pass the guard here. Ooh, gets denied by the bottom.
She got stopped. She got stopped right in her tracks. Great job by the beautiful level change. Lisa taking.
All right, so her ground control is outstanding. Half guard is when she's at her most dangerous.
Yeah, she's at her most dangerous when she has the half guard because she's so brutal with the ground and pound. She likes to go after fighters and really wear on them, force them to make decisions to give their backs so that she can chase her submissions, or they're going to lay on their back and just get beaten up from the top from that beautiful half guard position.
All right, so there it is, the end of the round. Remarkably, after that sequence there on the ground, DC comes through.
We thought the fight was over. We thought it was done. It looked so tight. It looked like she was beat, but she was able to relax, really take a breath, find a way out of such a very dangerous situation. She should be very proud, but do not find herself back in that again.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges scored this contest 30-27, declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Aspen Ladd.
All right, so she finally cracks a smile there. She gets her hand raised by unanimous decision, and certainly at times looked like maybe the finish would materialize. It didn't. Nonetheless, she gets a All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, so here we go with round one. Two of the best strikers in the women's game today, and the expectations are we're not going to see a lot of takedown attempts on either side.
No takedown attempts from either of these young women. They both want to get to the center of the octagon and start to just let the hands and the kicks fly. This is the type of matchup that we always look forward to.
Timing her shots nicely here tonight, DC.
She's doing a great job, but not only... She is such a diverse striker that big strike landed, and it looks like she's going to finish this fight.
Edge of his seat action as expected so far.
That was a jab.
All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
Oh, wow, those leg kicks are already taking effect.
Does she have a soccer background? How about the kick there?
I mean, she must have a soccer background because who kicks that hard?
Cyborg gets hit by that kick to the midsection. You gotta do better defensively.
That's a big strike right there.
Cyborg's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. Visibly limping here. Nice 1-2 there. Oh, that's a big hook to the chin. Well, she said in these situations she had to protect her head, and defensively she has done an outstanding job of that.
She could not do it any better up to this point. Nice punch land.
And there she goes using her jab effectively yet again. Her opponent's got to raise that guard or this fight could end soon.
Well, she's going to have to do something. I think she needs to move her head off the center line because hands go up, the jab goes to the body, then the jab goes Can't take victory now. She has to react. She has to go chase the finish.
Back to the feet. Oh, straight right.
Nice punch.
Back there, this could be the end.
She landed a massive uppercut that hurt her very, very bad.
Her ground and pound is downright scary. Constant pursuit of the finish.
punch is meant to start a finish.
Cyborg gets up and is back on her feet. Very nice.
Big kick land.
Good series of strikes by her there. She is staying wicked busy tonight.
Very busy, but also super accurate. She is on point.
All right, so a huge moment for her in that previous round, DC, as we show you some of the highlights. The knockdown nearly closed the show for her.
Yeah, and that's what we're going to focus on. We're going to focus on the knockdown because it looked like the fight was over. Now, is her opponent tough? Yes. But is her opponent smart enough to make the necessary adjustment as this fight goes forward?
You ready? You ready?
All right, let's get to round two.
Leg kick. Big punch land.
Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Continues to mix it up, going to the head, mixing in some body shots. Oh, beautiful job to land the knee to the body by her there, champ.
She manages distance great, and when she feels jammed up, she throws that knee to the body, and it makes her opponent take a step back.
Oh, did she get tagged by that combination there? And unless they're going to give her there, put all of her weight into it, and now this could be the beginning of the end for her opponent.
It seems like we are in the final act of a four-part play because this fight is about done. It's that pressure, man. That pressure's intense.
Looks as though her leg might be moving a little bit.
Nice punch land.
Oh!
You can never know what you're going to see with this young lady. Is she going to finish the fight? Oh, my goodness.
Well, she has certainly picked up the pace here in round two and starting to find herself in the pocket a little bit. She was a little bit hesitant in round one. No hesitancy whatsoever here in round two. She has clearly found her rhythm in range. DC, for my money, she's really timing her shots pretty well here tonight.
Her accuracy and also the activity level is great tonight.
Just over 2 minutes now to go in round two. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
And that's going to do it. Oh, and there comes the stoppage. Whoa! Yeah, that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So, big knockout win for her here tonight. All right, we now go inside the octagon where Bruce Buffer has your official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Yves Lavigne has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 15 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout!
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
Ready. You ready to fight?
Well, our stat guys are ready to score takedowns if need be, but given this matchup on paper, we're expecting really a glorified kickboxing match here under mixed martial arts.
They can head to the popcorn booth right now because we don't need them. This is going to be all striking. Leave that grapple button empty. Don't touch it. Covered with a piece of tape. You don't need it. Striker versus striker. Both have the mentality.
Oh!
You can never know what you're going to see.
Ooh, diving flush lands. Well, she was long on grappling experience coming into the UFC, and you see her chops here. Just beautiful when it comes to the transition.
It's very difficult to keep up with her on the ground.
Oh, nice strike on the ground for her. All right, she postures up here, DC. We'll see if she can get those ground strikes.
Watch for the huge elbows that she's known for.
Well, there are a few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one. Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Good ground and pound by her here. She felt like she could finish the fight with her ground strikes tonight and might be well on her way here.
I mean, John, I believe it after watching the ground and pound that she's landing in this part of the fight.
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC Women's Bantamweight Division matchup.
You ready? You ready?
All right, here we go, round one, the classically trained striker versus the decorated grappler. A lot of people have compared this matchup to Amanda Nunes versus Ronda Rousey, and I think it's probably an appropriate comparison.
Yes, it's very appropriate because you remember, Amanda was always creating space and never being where Ronda expected her to be. So she needs to do the same thing. She's such a high-level striker. She has such a diverse array of skills in the striking that if her opponent, a jiu-jitsu fighter at her core, cannot get her hands wrapped around her, she's in for a very long night.
Oh, nice job by her to posture up there. Now we'll see if she can maintain that separation.
She has to recognize that her opponent will start trying to squirrel away now, but look for her big ground and pound.
Well, she did not miss a single grappling practice during this training camp, and here's your evidence. Outstanding movement on her.
She looks like a master of grappling with the great movement that she's showing on the ground.
Starting to see some of the damage cut underneath that. And that's going to do it. And that'll do it.
Yo, wow! That was nasty! What a performance!
Yeah, that that was just a beautiful shot by her there to end the fight. I'm not sure she could have drawn it up any better than it played out here tonight. She lands the seminal blow there midway through the round. I'm not even sure her opponent saw it coming. So big, big knockout win for her here tonight. Here is Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Miragliotta has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 57 seconds in the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Jackson!
Well, you see the raw emotions and the happiness out of her in her corner. What a result here tonight as she gets it done by knockout.
I mean, she could not have imagined that it was...
All right, coming up next, it's a UFC flyweight division matchup.
Ready. You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go with round one, and fear is not a factor for him. He feels so confident in all of his skills. He doesn't care what...
John, it doesn't matter. It does not matter how well you see yourself as a grappler. This guy's different level.
Yeah.
This guy's next level. You want to avoid this at all costs. Maintain distance. Do not go and grapple this guy. Yeah, he's mixing it all up. Oh, he's hurt bad. He's hurt bad, John. He's got to press him. He's got to go take that finish down now.
Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice. Oh, and a beautiful entry as he secures the double leg takedown. Man, isn't it fun to watch this dude work on the mat?
He's unbelievable how fluid he is in his motions on the mat.
Oh, nicely done there as he escapes back to his feet. Oh, he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing...
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura's not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh!
Getting the turn on the elbow, and he's going to chase the submission finish.
And he's out.
Check the slick movement where he slugged the leg back in the middle. Now he's going to try to roll for a knee bar.
might get a finish here. And this might just be a matter of time. The sheer will is really remarkable to watch. Well, he's up, but oh, is he hurt. Quick entry here.
Nice single leg entry. Rotates ahead outside to high blocks. Deep flips him over the top. What a huge takedown.
I mean, do I survive that, or is it I read my last round?
Absolutely not. You don't survive. It's over. It's over, John.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his...
Won that last round. This round, you want to keep mixing things up. Use your punches.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round two here. Well, there's a takedown attempt. No surprise that he would go for it there, but unable to get the fight to the ground.
Whenever your opponent knows that you're going to try to take him down, you have to disguise it. He did not disguise it. He tried to just shoot a blind shot. It got defended as you would expect it to.
Oh, that straight punch is going to be a real problem if they can't make the adjustment.
A real problem. Great action.
Nicely done as he gets the double leg takedown. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Well, he's more than content to work off of his back, DC, where he has been a magician in his UFC career. Right inside his opponent's guard here, DC. You don't want to play around here too long.
No, you got to either have two hands in or two hands out. Our guys start to attack triangle.
Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position off the bottom.
The Kimura is not the arm. It's the shoulder pressure that usually makes you tap.
All right, side control now, DC. When you get side control in a fight, what are you looking at?
When I get to the side control in the fight, and I believe this young man should do the same thing, it's secure first. Grab everything in tight. Make sure your elbows are in. Make sure you've got something locked in so your opponent doesn't just squirm away. Punch short punches, but try to make the opponent make a choice. Either he turns back into you, you take your front headlock, or he turns in the opposite direction, you throw your hook in, and you start looking to get a choke off.
Oh, and there it is, maybe the seminal blow.
This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hook to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just outstanding with the transition.
He is not staying in one place on the ground, and that's very important.
And just inches away from landing one of those big right hands. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round two. Much more aggressive than we saw in round one, and now starting to find himself in the pocket.
Nice punch land.
Man, is he...
Oh! He needs to start looking for finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Now he's on top of him looking for the win. It's over! It's over! Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
Again, the winner here was so aggressive with his onslaught. He wanted to make sure he kept the judges out of the equation. Mission accomplished on that front as he gets the TKO victory here tonight. Now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean is going to stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 22 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, the
Well, there he is, the man of the hour. And you got to think this dude's going to get a serious Instagram push tonight after the win by TKO.
Oh, he's going to get a massive push because he hurt his opponent and he pressed his foot down in the gas.
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup.
You ready? You ready to fight?
All right, so here we go. The weight and the height gives way to the action right here on one side. Maybe the division's most well-rounded fighter, taking on arguably the biggest submission threat in this division.
Because he's such a great submission grappler, I believe that this is the most dangerous fight for him in the division.
Wow.
He needs to maintain his space, stay away from this guy at all costs, and force him to stand up with him.
Oh, good job defensively to block the strike there by Ellie. So nice work here up against the fence. Clinch situation, staying busy, and I would think a lot of good teaching moments, too, in terms of how to be effective in close.
I mean, how many Randy Couture classes did this guy watch?
Right.
He's fighting just like the natural.
Oh, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now.
Man, great job finding a way out, finding an escape to get back to your feet. Now he shakes the triangle.
And this could be trouble here. Looks like it's pretty tight. He's trying to work his head out of harm's way.
It might be over. Watch triangle, watch triangle. Needs to push the arm to the side. Get his head against the mat. Now watch as he goes to the finish. Watch his chest.
Getting tighter.
He got it. He got it, John.
How about it? Gets the win by submission. Beautifully executed there on the ground. Let's take a look back at the replay as he gets it done by submission tonight, champ.
Just watch how slowly he approaches the submission, though. He never rushes. He takes his time, but it's his trickiness. It's his ability to trick people into going to the floor with him that puts them in danger and finishing fights.
So there he is, your winner by submission, and that's exactly how you put the rest of this division on notice. Looks like this guy could be a factor moving forward in this division.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 19 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out due to arm triangle choke, the Behemoth.
Well, the celebration is on his corner, and hard to blame these guys, sort of waiting to exhale, get a huge win tonight, and not just the win, but they get it by submission.
They knew what they had in front of them. They knew how tough a competitor his opponent was, but they also...
Coming up next, a UFC flyweight division matchup.
You ready? Are you ready?
All right, so here we go with round one, and when you are facing a submission specialist like this as a striker, you have got to avoid the canvas, I would think, at all costs.
Yes, you have to. And if the striker gets taken down, he needs to make sure the only thought is to get back to his feet. Whether the submissionist goes to his back or is on top, you've got to make plan number one, getting back standing and getting back to your space. If not, you're going to find yourself tapping and really wondering why. Why did I not engage him in this game?
Look at you dropping a submissionist defense, huh?
It's crazy.
Well, anytime you are in a ground fighting situation with this fighter, you're potentially playing with fire.
Now the guy's got arm bar. He's attacking it on him. He's gonna attack arm bar here.
Bottom fighter trying to control, nicely done. Under 3 minutes remain in round one. Oh, looks like he's transitioning an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. He's attacking arm bar now.
All right, so he postures up, and he's out. Oh, now trying to isolate an arm, DC.
He needs to move his hips back to cover. He cannot allow him on that angle. Gotta be careful, arm bar.
Posturing up now, and he's out. Oh, looks like he's transitioned to an armbar.
You cannot stay in the guard of these great jiu-jitsu guys. An attacking arm bar.
Oh, nice job using this, nicely done. So we cross the 30-second mark in our opening round. A little struggle here now for position in the clinch, and we see a lot of these situations in mixed martial arts where both fighters sort of end up getting comfortable here when there isn't a whole lot going on.
And the moment somebody gets comfortable, the moment that somebody decides to relax, the moment you'll see a takedown or somebody really speed out ahead of their opponent. You got to be aware when you're chest to chest in this 50-50 position.
All right, so there's the...
Controlled on the ground. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately.
Here we are, early round two.
Nice straight punch.
Well, he continues to stay busy. What do they say, DC? Punches in bunches?
Punches in bunches, and he's landing them upside his opponent's head over and over again.
Oh, combination lands. You want to talk about putting strikes together. Beautiful execution there.
And every one of them are landing, overwhelming him with different attacks.
Lands flush with that right hand. Oh, right, then a left. All right, so he's landed some good shots. You hate to be overly critical, but nothing really in terms of combinations tonight.
Well, the jab has been looking great. How about jab, jab, right hand?
Right.
Because eventually you're going to have to put something on your opponent that's going to really make him pause. I believe the jab has been working so well, if he drops a big right hand after it, he may be able to finish his fight.
he's got that right hand going tonight, DC. Connected with it there.
He's thrown so many left jabs. To throw that right punch straight down the pipe, it's unreal.
Back and forth we go. Good series of strikes by him there.
Great job of mixing it up, staying active, keeping busy, doing great work.
Nice double leg takedown attempt there, and you gotta think that's something that's gonna give him confidence moving forward in this fight. Trying to get that arm underneath the chin.
Oh, he's got the choke. Now he's okay. Now he can escape.
It's the elbow there. Bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Oh, he postured up there, gained some valuable separation.
And now the ground and pound starts.
All right, good movement by him here on the ground. He really is a master of these transitions.
He is a master of movement on the ground. You never know where he's going to be.
Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked, and he lands. That punch right there. His opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Man, he's timed his shots nicely. It's like Tom Brady out there. He hasn't missed the target.
I mean, you insist on bringing in Tom Brady. Stop it. John, stop it.
He had a lot more than a puncher's chance coming in. Big knockdown for him in the previous round. DC, talk us through the highlight.
He got in his opponent's face, landed that big punch that put his opponent flat on his back. He couldn't get the finish, but if he lands one more time just like that, he will get the victory.
Last round, guys. You ready? You ready?
Third round underway. Quick level change.
Oh, he went single. Can't hit outside this dude's off for a while. Oh, takes it for a ride. What a fantastic takedown. Now he's on top of him looking for a finish.
All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining. Nice. Punch over the top.
Mixes it up nicely in terms of staying heavy and also staying active. Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, tagged him with that right hand. What a strike that was.
What a strike that he is landing over and over again. His opponent will need to make some adjustments.
Throws a big right hand, but doesn't find its home. Well, we wondered earlier why there weren't as many body strikes. He's making up for lost time here. Shot to the body connects, and that bears watching. That's going to hurt this opponent.
You got to check these low leg kicks.
And he connects there.
Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
All right, so a high amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hip, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to go forward. He's got to throw everything at his opponent to try to find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy.
Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now.
This might be the biggest shot
legs.
Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at now we go inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliana has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 45 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, the
So there he
Behemoth.
is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver.
All right, coming up next, a matchup for the UFC Flyweight Division title.
Ready.
long it goes. You've got a submission specialist on one side, and on the other side, maybe the most well-rounded fighter in this division.
Yeah, he is one of the best fighters in the entire UFC. But in front of him, he has one of the most dangerous fighters across all divisions in the octagon. Because that one skill he has is so good that you're in danger the entire time.
Now look at him jumping in to try to get the finish.
That is it!